We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today we got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the New York Jets and the Denver Broncos.
Flag.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This is taken just shy of the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Did the Vikings move today?
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost, boy.
Yeah, they damn sure did, because I made some bread off of them.
So did I, bro. You ain't made no fucking bread. You didn't know if they won or not, bro. I ain't trying to hear nothing you talking about, bro. You be capping for no reason, bro.
Wilson going to come out throwing. Loading the pressure right. This one complete to the running back.
Game on the line, boys.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before
Game on the line, boys.
A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
Nice little nifty
he just fell.
Oh, he dropped it. He almost had it. He dropped it.
Get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover.
Bro, Tyler Huntley almost fell.
He just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space,
wow,
right?
Bro.
They were able to
that
do that
one
there.
fucking
Nice
play
pick
lost
up
the
on
game.
first down.
That one fucking play. I knew it was going to happen like that.
Second down.
That's fun.
500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they come in losers
fucking
of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here. How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Bruh, James Prochet has got to
on second and 10. Wilson. Throw right side, complete to Williams.
I thought you were running.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on 4th down, the Broncos send Corliss Waitman out to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
Up right now, bro.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Not picking that shit.
Right around there. I'm going to give it back to you. Ah!
Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
I'd rather you had scored right there. Yeah, I was trying to throw it back to your side, though.
Now Wilson. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground.
Let me use the bathroom, look. I'm loading up on
Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Ball again on 2nd down. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
In motion, the tight end. On third down, Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Well, this defense for the Jets, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Fourth down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Wilson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Well, he's a diminutive receiver, Charles. Not a ton of size, but still able to bring that in against double coverage.
I think that's a great job by him of understanding angles, because you mentioned his size. He's not going to go over the top of someone or body someone out of the way. He's got to make sure he creates enough space for himself by getting people into the wrong spot on defense, moving them with his body, and then showing his numbers to the quarterback to be open.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And this time they were ready for him as they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. In motion right is Wilson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 13-yard line. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Hall. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going.
Wow,
and
where
really
you going?
The offensive line not helping him much.
You got a kid.
Here's Hall again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
You not?
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Here's Wilson.
Sorry, Jackson.
They'll set up the screen for Hall.
Why you hit him up, bro? I hate
First
that.
down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, you need to make a 3 on your reverse.
Prochet, you have to get that.
Bro, you play like a 3. What's your first day? You need to make a 3.
They'll run with Hall. And he's in. Touchdown.
Come on, though, bro.
Touchdown on the year.
Mark Andrews almost walked him, though.
The first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Wow,
good
bro.
with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Why would they do that, bro? Why the fuck would they do that, bro? Why not give it? We have Gus the fucking Bus. His name is Gus Bus. Like,
they'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down.
Every year, bro.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Play action. Now Wilson. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it, and they do so and pick up a 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Got an open man here.
Yeah, we can't get no players. Since when does it take this long?
Take it down just shy of the 35. Again, Wilson. Over the middle, complete. That's Williams. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the 1st down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns down.
Come
This is
on,
going to be
bro.
intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Jets offense
much
coming up
tripping
now to
again,
start their
bro.
next drive. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room.
Yeah, I pressed S. So it ain't letting me go in the locker room.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
Yeah, so able to
And it's
connect.
intercepted.
He do this to me.
Off by Pat Surtain.
He do this to
And
me
they will
every
take over
day.
at the 26-yard
Man,
line.
they started that working.
So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this 1st half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed.
He's got a man complete. The 20.
He's still in my squad.
Cortland Sutton, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. McManus's point after is good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even as they kick it away.
I throw them high passes, bro.
And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
On 2nd and inches, Wilson looking left side. That's caught by Moore. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Wilson and Moore there for a Jets first. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
The one with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Wilson. That'll be incomplete.
Try to close
9
out.
seconds now showing on the clock.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
We can. My girlfriend.
Wilson will throw again. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 41. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to submit it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 29, Wilson. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Williams will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now Wilson. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Albert Okwuegbunam. His first touchdown of the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Oh, these niggas are blocking OD.
57 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On the counter, it's Hall. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. In motion comes the tight end left. midfield now. Here's Wilson. He finds his man complete. It's Wilson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Now, going to be batted away and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Well, again, Wilson will keep it. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. On third down, here's Hall. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. So Wilson runs off, and now they will go to the man they call Greg the Leg, Greg Zuerlein. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing is Wilson. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
There's Wilson to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are right back in this football game. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On first down, Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They go quickly here out to Moore. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Now Wilson. This pass out wide to Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Hall again on 2nd down. And some room to run now. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Hall again. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Hall ought to give up the middle, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll go option to the short side, and this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Well, sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
There's a fast release by Wilson out to the flat. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Charles, what a big drive late in the 4th quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the 4th quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now. Forces one there. It's a potential Tigers. It's intercepted. And the Jets have just about sewn up this football game. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed the quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Second down at 4. Ball again on second down. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 105 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. The slot man in motion right. They'll go again with Hall. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line.